a dream, and I was giving you my Fridays, midnights, but I was trying to deny that it felt right. Didn't want to tell myself you were my type. Thought I liked it on my own and I was alright. They're waving lighters, and we're slow dancing in the dark, holding me tighter. That's what it looks like in my heart. All that I know is I'm not myself when we're apart. I let it echo. I'm giving up, I want your love. Not gonna fight it, 'cause it's gonna follow where I go. Not gonna hide it, so I yell into a microphone. Shine a little light in. I can tell it's supernatural. If you can't deny it, shout it into a megaphone. I can always tell it's you with my eyes closed, and I know you're at the end of every rainbow. Oh, you captivate my mind like a light show. Oh, and I can't put it down like a novel. I'll keep giving you my Fridays, midnights. I could dance to your heartbeat all night. Didn't want to tell myself you were my type. Nowhere else I'd rather be than by your side. They're waving lighters, and we're slow dancing in the dark, holding me tighter. That's what it looks like in my heart. All that I know is I'm not myself when we're apart. I let it echo. I'm giving up, I want your love. Shine a little light, shine a little light, shine a little, a little, a little. Shine a little light, shine a little light, shine a little, a little, a little. Shine a little light, shine a little light, shine a little, a little, a little. Shine a little light, shine a little light, shine a little, a little, a little.
Moesha and Philip, I greet you on this, the joyous occasion of the celebration of your mutual love and abiding commitment. This is your wedding day. What a beautiful day it is. Now, the rain has held off. That's okay. It's not coming. And the sun is not beating down on us, so this is absolutely beautiful, beautiful setting. It is your wedding day. And to each of you, dearest family and friends, I greet you on behalf of Philip and Moesha. Your love and encouragement and support to this point in their life is greatly appreciated by this couple. They have asked me to thank you for sharing one of life's most sacred moments with them at this time. Moesha and Philip have a simple desire for you in their future, and that is they want you to remain just as important tomorrow and into the future as you are at this very moment. There are individuals who are not here with us, and we want to acknowledge that, but there's something special that I want to mention. Philip's parents are here, up here on the first row. Moesha's parents are in New Zealand, but through the magic of technology and the internet, they're with us right here. Do you want to say hello to your parents?
Hi.
And so we welcome their presence among us in this magical way. Dearly beloved, we have come together to witness and bless the joining together of this man and this woman in holy matrimony. The union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind is intended for your mutual joy. It's intended for the help and comfort you will give one another in prosperity, that's the easy part, and also in times of adversity. And marriage is for the gift and heritage of children and nurturing them in love, service, and compassion to others. Therefore, marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, deliberately, and in accordance with the purposes for which it exists. Now, I know that each one of you here will agree with me when I say it is our honor, it is our privilege to acknowledge the true marriage that dwells in your hearts. And I know that everyone here will join me wholeheartedly when I say, may your lives be full of joy and may the home being established by you be one of peace, happiness, love, and commitment. Into this marriage, Moesha Wagner and Philip Balzano now come to be joined. So we're all delighted to hear that's what's happening here today. Now, I haven't asked this question recently to this couple, but I really want to know, do they want to get married? And I bet
I
you
guess so.
I guess so. All right, so let's find out.
I'm just kidding.
3 questions. Moesha and Philip, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
Yes, we do.
That was a we do back row. That's what I wanted to hear. Moesha, do you receive Philip as your husband? Do you pledge to him your love, your faith and tenderness, cherishing him with a wife's loyalty and devotion?
I do.
She says, I do. Philip, it's up to you. Do you receive Moesha as your wife? Do you pledge to her your love, your faith and tenderness, cherishing her with a husband's loyalty and devotion?
Yeah, I do.
3 affirmative responses. You have just heard this couple reaffirm and redeclare their intention to marry before us. We are their witnesses. Now, I want to point out 3 things that you're going to witness during this ceremony. And I think these things are unique to wedding ceremonies. In a minute, you're going to witness the exchange of vows. Matter of fact, I keep dropping them. They're right here. That's the first thing you're going to witness. You're also, we have rings, right? He's got, yeah. So we're going to witness the
They look good
blessing
on
and
you.
exchange of rings. That's pretty unique to a wedding. But the third element that I want you to pay attention to, you're seeing it right now, but it gets overlooked. It happens to be the joining of hands. And here's what I propose to do. First of all, if you're here with someone you're not socially distanced from, please take their hand, because this is for you just as well. And so I want Moesha and Philip to think about the hands that you're holding for a moment. These are the hands of your best friend. They're young and strong and full of love
Better
for you
be.
on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside of yours as you build your future together. Yes, they're going to passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, these hands will comfort you like no other hands. Certainly they're going to wipe tears from your eyes, tears of joy, tears of sorrow, but thankfully tears of joy. And they're going to hold you when fear or grief comes your way. They're also the hands that have held and will hold and tenderly care for your children and your grandchildren. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. These hands will hold you as you struggle through difficult times, and they will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these hands, even when they're wrinkled and aged, they're still going to be reaching for yours, still giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. And now bless these hands. Bless all of our hands, and may we see our hands as healer, protector, shelter, and guide. Thank you so much if you participated. Hands are so special, and I ask blessings upon our hands. So I mentioned the exchange of vows, and so here are the her vows, and here are the his vows. And so I'm going to stand right here, so you might want to turn just a little bit and talk a little bit louder so everybody can hear you too, because I want the person in the last row to be able to hear you. Philip, if you would begin.
Okay. All right, Moesha, my Kiwi, you came from the other side of the world and have blessed my life, and it is terribly hard to put into words all the joy you've brought me, and it's impossible to fully describe what an amazing person you are. You are beautiful, loving, thoughtful, smart, strong-willed, and honest. From our first date at the Strawberry Patch, I saw all those traits in you, and every day you continue to impress me. You are not only my best friend and my travel partner, but an amazing woman and who is wise, and a mother figure and a role model. You teach me to be a better person and a better father. You make me laugh every time you call the shopping cart a trolley, or when you have to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. I'm excited for the years to come and the memories and jokes and adventures we will have to make. So I now vow to you to love you with all my heart and to always support you and be there through thick and thin and for the rest of my life. This is my vow.
How am I supposed to play that?
Yours is longer than mine.
My turn? Okay. Philip Michael Balzano. Who would have thought, as I left a small town in New Zealand for the biggest adventure of my life, it would lead me to you? I want to start by saying I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. As I stand here today, I lost my line. As I stand here today in front of friends and family, I want to promise you some things. I promise to be by your side in times of wealth, sickness, failure, and triumph. I promise to be faithful and supportive, and I promise to always make our family's love and happiness my priority. I promise to always have that random burst of energy at 11 p.m. when you want to game with the boys. I promise to always correct you when you say candy instead of lollies or shopping cart instead of trolley. But most importantly, I promise to never give up on us. With love and support, we can work through anything. You are my person, the love of my life. Today, tomorrow, and forever, I love you.
Don't you love her accent too? I mean, that was just beautiful. That was beautiful. But I think you have some other special words you want to say, right?
I wrote vows for chorus.
Aww.
I don't know if I can get through these ones.
Take your hand too.
Cora, although I didn't give you the gift of life, life gave me the gift of you.
Oh.
Cora, from this day forward, I promise to remind you every day how truly loved you are. I promise to teach, guide. Oh, Lord. Stop crying. It's contagious. I promise to never treat you any less than my own child. I promise to always kiss you goodnight and snuggle on the couch. Lastly, I promise to love you unconditionally. I wasn't there for your first breath, but I was there for your first steps, but I was being so lucky to be there for so many firsts. First days of school, first time you rode your bike without training wheels, the first time you lost your first tooth, but we know most importantly, it was the first cheer competition. I am so glad that I get to be your bonus mom. I love you.
Cora, turn around. This is the most beautiful child. I think we put our hands together in appreciation, don't you? Turn around and let them look at you. Look, she's so beautiful.
See? You mean so much, I just love you. It's okay, honey.
So you've just heard these wonderful personal words of commitment and dedication to each other. I don't think we could top that. I probably need you to just shut up and say it's over. But I do want to do this. I think it would be unfortunate if we did. I think it's very appropriate for us to declare our support for this couple. And so I have this question for all of you.
Sweet.
Will all of you who've just witnessed these vows, will you offer your blessings to Moesha and Philip, and will you do all in your power to care for, uphold, and support these two persons in their marriage? If so, would you tell them now from your heart together, we will? We will. Yes, they're going to hold you to it too. All right? So that's great. I think that's so important that we extend our support to this couple as well. May I have the rings?
This is running.
Still look pretty.
The rings that I hold before you, these rings have been made of metal, and that metal was drawn from deep within the earth. They've been forged, and so when you see these rings on your fingers, may they remind you that your love must also be drawn from deep within you, forged in heat and under great pressure. May these rings remind you that your marriage is also crafted and tempered in a forge of daily giving and forgiving, bright like the sun. May these rings remind you that your love is meant to illuminate not only your lives, but the lives of others, and round like the arms that embrace. May these rings remind you that human love is a gift to this world.
Which way? This way?
Put your hand under his and hold it. There you go. Now put it on. Moesha, I give you this ring.
Moesha, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my
and with
love.
all that I am.
And with all that I
all
am.
that I have.
And all that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Beautiful. That hand. Put your hand under it. There you go. Philip, I give you this ring.
Philip, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
And with all that I am.
And with all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Beautiful. Now, continue to hold hands. Now that Philip and Moesha have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of a ring, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your marriage with a kiss. Yay, everybody. Yay.
I love you. You look beautiful. You did a good job. You didn't cry the whole time.
And a final blessing here. Now may the love that has brought you together continue to grow and enrich your married lives. May you meet with courage the problems that will arise to challenge you, and may your relationship always be one of love, trust, happiness, and commitment. May the happiness you share today be with you always, and may every word you have pledged here be a living truth in your lives. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Philip Balzano. Would you greet this newly married couple?
You're a beautiful stepmom and wife. I hope that you have a great, beautiful, amazing wedding day. I can't think of 1,000 reasons why. I couldn't think of 1,000 reasons why I love you. I love how your blue eyes stand out with your blonde hair. I love that. I love to shop at the mall together and go to the strawberry farm. I love when you make cheesecake from the strawberry farm and when we make arts and crafts for Grandma and Gigi. Thank you for being the best stepmom you can be. Daddy, it's hard to think of 1,000 reasons why I love you because I've known you my whole entire life. And sometimes you can be pretty annoying.
I agree.
Yeah. I do love when we had movie night together and you let me paint your nails and do your makeup. You're like my movie model. I love you that sometimes when I'm really sad, my dad cries with me. I love you so much. It means so much that I'm finally a family. I have a family that will love me my whole entire life, and I'm excited to go on family vacations all together. I love when we go to the movies and play headband, Uno, and Crazy Eights together. I love you both so much.